Previously on Kimba TV.
3, 2, 1, Bugatti! Here we go now, here we go now, here we go now. It's too easy, chat. Oh shit, it's too easy. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Oh! What you think? What you think? Instant juice, boy! Yeah! Yeah! You know what it is! You know what it is! Let's go, Lions! Give it up! Shout outs to everybody in shorts. Yeah, Whale Raider, just if you want 5-second TA, when you have settlement inside of value area high and value area low, it's going to act like point of control, which means that value area low has to hold if you're bullish. Otherwise, you know, if we don't hold 94, what's my next level of interest? So it's level to level. If this, then this. If this, then this. All right. Obviously, we had the Coinbase Wick of Destiny. So, I mean, you know that shit's going to get filled. So, and I think coincidentally, it lines up right on Golden Pocket as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So if it's going to be bullish, you're gonna probably see like a fake out, maybe like a 3 drives, dip in one more time, and then immediately get back into value. I mean, anytime that you spend below or build value below value area low, that's bearish. So value area high, settlement, value area low. When it looks like this, it has to hold value area low. All right. So, and then you had the Coinbase Wick of Destiny. That shit's like always going to get grabbed. So it's hard to tell when you're going to get it. You know, is it same day? Is it next day? Is it next week? But Coinbase Wick of Destiny, like 100% of the time it gets filled. So 886, kind of like a nice little short once that Thang came in. So 886, Wick of Destiny, take it. Invalidation is higher high. Shout outs to people in shorts. Maybe some people in shorts already TP'd. Golden Pocket really hasn't been tapped yet. So RTH, you know, that would be the bullish move. So PPI comes out in 6 minutes. So maybe that's the thing that, you know, gives you a little bit of a fake. And then we go. Obviously, even if you did go, settlement into VWAP is going to kind of act as resistance. So I would just keep a simple Whale Raider. Above value, you know, staying inside, bullish. Spending time or building value below value area low, bearish. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Baby juice.
They said I'm strong if you strong. And I said we strong then.
I can show you a pixel. I can show you a pixel. Baby juice. You see how it's not as crazy as yesterday's CPI? Because I don't want to say the one that comes first is the bigger brother, but CPI is basically the bigger brother of PPI. So we just had PPI, right? So do you need TA again, brother? How many of you guys need that 15-second alpha TA? Just make sure you have levels. So I mean, I think you know what it means if it looks like this, right? So value area high, settlement, and value area low. So we talked about all of this yesterday, right? Structure, what it needs to hold, etc., if you remember. So if you want a long, I mean, this is Golden Pocket and value area low. It has to hold. Like any sort of, most people, they're going to put their stop loss right here. I'm not going to try to gamble before RTH. Especially since that the Coinbase Wick of Destiny hasn't gotten grabbed. You're in the Discord, right? So everybody was talking about the Coinbase Wick of Destiny. right? So lots of people in that 886 short. That's pretty easy money, Bugatti money. I mean, Coinbase Wick of Destiny gets filled 100% of the time. This is exactly why you want to be in the Discord, so people can help you. So 886 short, as soon as that Wick of Destiny came in, take that short, stop loss higher high. Some people were asking, hey, why does the 30-minute look different than the 5-minute? I said always go with the higher time frame candle. Yeah, so Wick of Destiny, we know about that. We talked about the pullback, and value area low has to hold. All right. So if you're somebody, and I think we talked about this yesterday when we left off. If you were somebody that was looking to get back into a long, this is it. Like, this is what we talked about yesterday for a couple of hours, right? Now you kind of know what you need to do. Even if like the fib wasn't there, just from like a value standpoint, you can't lose value area low. All right, so pretty straightforward. Sounds good? And it's always, I don't know if I missed anything, but it's always good to rewind and get like the actual organic thought process. Don't be satisfied with my first, second, third attempts of trying to repeat myself, because the organic is just my normal thought flow. When I'm repeating things for you guys, I'm trying to remember what I said. So it's always good to hear the organic, original sort of thought process, but that's what it is. Farmer John says, have you started to do buy spot already for altcoins? Yeah, I mean, I've been buying spot on some altcoins and, selling out of some spots. But yes, I mean, I've been doing it since like December of last year on some of these things. But you want to nerd out on some altcoins, Farmer John? We could do some altcoin nerd out today. I think today's going to be a pretty chill stream, to be honest with you. Like for me, are we going to hold value area low? That'll really be my first question. I'll start with that. And if we don't hold value area low, is it a 3 drives? The tolerance between value area low and the RTH gap is so small. Like if this gap was a lot bigger, I would tolerate, doing a 3 drives, like a dink, I would allow that if this gap was bigger. But for me, coming back into the gap again, oh man, that's not good. So best case scenario, I think for bulls, you're going in and you're right back out. Because yeah, I mean, and I don't know, like I really don't think this is going to hold, yeah, so we'll see. But we'll just let the data tell us structure, open interest, divergence. You know what it is. So, yeah, if we lose value area low, aside from like bank and getting back in above value, then I'm gonna be waiting for 91.5. I don't really think 94 is gonna hold. And so. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if we go to 91.5. And I'm ready for that too. Yeah, so, start figuring out what your next levels of interest are. If it goes to that level, whether it's to the upside or downside. What data would make you think, okay, I've got enough bearish edge or bullish edge. I'm going to take that short or I'm going to take that long. Sounds good. So are you a little bit more bullish or are you a little bit more bearish? I mean, 3 drives. On the third drive, what are you aiming for? 1.25, right? I don't know if that even makes sense to you or not. But this would be Fibonacci. So if you're looking for a third drive, you want it to stop right around the 1.25. Okay, and that better be a bull div. Kind of looks like ass. Like this has to hold. Stop Profito says, which is the 7.5 and bigger fib? Yes. So, and then a lot of this, I don't know how much you heard from. Actually, it's a little bit higher. I don't know if you would even want it to go to 7.5 because then you're in the gap again. I think if you're in a long, you don't want to lose this. You can't lose this, I think. Yeah. Well, we're going to find out in 16 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Any other questions? DJ Slumbo. Let's go, DJ Slumbo. All right, we got 16 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep an eye on S&P order flow. I want to keep an eye on S&P order flow. RTH is going to be interesting. Gap fill, but not mine. All right. So, yeah, I feel like everything is pretty well prepared. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Make sure you rewind and get caught up. Let me show some love to the YouTube family. Damien, welcome to the Lion Cubs. Rules Crypto, Gatos. Hafe, what's going on? H, what's going on? Piyush, Nico, Theamo, Stop Profito, Lucas, Dolkong, Havo, Canada Noob, Hegemonia Berbizi. Let's go, Yanthro, I see you. Happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing? Bit Phantom. Raymond in the building. Akachuya. All right, any questions? Nick says, I don't remember if you told or not. I'm sure you did. What do the colors on the levels mean? Probably almost every other day. Yeah, so yellow is volume confluence. Blue is sweep levels. Gold is like the most important, and then reds are invalidations. Yeah, so yellow is usually like point of control and VWAP. Blue is swing fail, and then the golden levels are like the ones that have the most amount of confluence. Focacino says, wouldn't it be funny if we close back above value area low again? Yeah, but I mean, we're not comedians. The probability of that is around 38%, so we're going to see if it's an actual bearish retest, right? Yeah, not here to tell jokes. It would be funny, okay? Yeah, but the more likely probability is that value areas low is going to be lost. It's going to turn it into resistance, right? 2, 3, 30-minute candles above or below is going to be the marker, structure change, all the stuff that we kind of look for. So, I don't know if you guys remember my little, I might have even said it under my breath. I don't know how many of you guys would remember, but I was very specific about, hey guys, did I say that hella people were longing 94? Or did I say that not many people are longing 94? And do you guys remember where I said there's a whole bunch of orders on CME? I said at this level, there's a shit ton of longs waiting on CME. So, yeah, like, I think this is fairly, expected. Obviously, we can't predict the future, right? I would have loved if my 94 long ran up to 130, right? But dude, Coinbase Wick of Destiny, man. You know, they don't want, they're not going to let it go. So Coinbase Wick of Destiny. So you knew we were going to come back down. That's okay. I mean, you can come back down, but you got to hold value area low. So a lot of stuff are kind of lining up, and this is how you got to be flexible and fluid, right? For me, even if it went back above value area low, you know that for me, it better get the fuck above VWAP, right? So, you know, even if it did get back above value area low, it wouldn't convince me until you got back above VWAP, and that's what I said in the morning. So, yeah, but once you can flip that VWAP into support, then you should be able to go to value area high. And then obviously those highs are bad, so you're going to go clean that shit. So, you know, bulls, if you can get above VWAP, you're Gucci. Bears, you know, you're probably going to need to suppress. Yeah, you guys get it. Yeah, so 91.5, there's a lot of CME orders down there. And again, that doesn't mean that we're going to blind limit long that, but, and it's still there all from yesterday. So, you said only us are longing here? Yeah. It really was only us. I was like, damn. Kimba Gang only motherfuckers longing? If I were you, I would have, if I wanted to short, I would have taken the VWAP short. Cause for me, like that's the line in the sand. So yeah, and just because I'm, you know, saying things like the bearish retest is the most likely, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's your best R&R to take a short. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, I would expect a bearish retest on value area low, structure change. Drop Dead Betty, thank you for the resub. Johnny Rambo says, are you still looking for 75K area? Johnny, you got to get caught up on the highlights. Chat, what's my next level of interest? Johnny, you got to get, did you just show up? I want you to go to YouTube and go like on 2X or 3X. That kind of question tells me, one, you don't know me well enough to even ask questions like that. But two, I don't even know if you're caught up on today's stream. But I'm a big level to level guy. Okay? So yeah, I would love 77, but bro, we're at 95 right now. Can we talk about 91.5 first? You probably didn't even hear me talking about the big orders at 91.5 on CME that I just said 12 minutes ago. Yeah. So Johnny, brother, don't try to memorize what I said. Try to understand it. Okay? But also have your own plans. If you're going to just try to remember what I said 3 weeks ago or the last time I was on stream, instead of just looking at the data and making your own decisions, you're always going to get fucked up. All right? But yeah, I would love 77, right? But that's $20,000 away, brother. Atro says, explain how to read the net longs and net shorts. Sure, Atro. Moving forward, brother, I want you to get caught up on these highlights because I've probably explained it every single day for the last 2 or 3 weeks. All right? So don't let so much time pass by. Atro, just watch the highlights. Every single one of these, every single day I explain it. All right? So I can explain it to you again, but, you know, everything is explained and everything is talked about. And so it's really obvious to me when you're not watching these, you know, and if you're not going to watch these, however way you feel, I'm going to interpret it as you don't really care. All right. So, you know, just, make sure that you give it your all. Okay. I don't need you to be the best trader, but I need you to bring your best. Okay. Open interest, super, super easy, brother. Price going up. Open interest going up. Okay? Open interest is indicating if positions are opening. So if open interest is going up, that means people are borrowing money. Make sense? That means that they are opening positions. So if price is going up and open interest is going up, that means people are opening longs. That's bullish. Okay? Price is going up. Open interest is going down. Open interest going down means that positions are closing. Okay? So if price is going up while positions are closing, that means it's a short squeeze. So it's not bullish. Okay? Price is going down, open interest is going up. That means shorts are opening, that is bearish. Price going down, open interest going down, that means people are getting squeezed. That means longs are getting stopped out, that is not bearish. All right. With that being said, right now, for example, what is that number right there? So you have somebody that shorted 2.5 million on this candle. Okay? Open interest does not show that he has closed. Okay? If this shorter closes, the open interest goes doink.
Let's get it. Kimber was popping.
Okay? So this guy, let's just say that he shorted the fucking perfect top, which he didn't, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. This guy right now is trapped. He's underwater. Since the price is above the candle that he got in at, he's trapped right now. He's underwater. Does that make sense? Did that make sense, Atro? Yep. So yeah. And it goes beyond just being like observation is not analysis. Okay. When people say, hey, I see a 1 hour bull div, is that bullish? My first question is, tell me the last 10 bull divs. Were they actually Gucci? Right? So you can't just look at this and say, oh, on one exchange, this much in shorts are trapped or this much longs are trapped. That's why you got to read this whole thing. You got to be able to figure out how many longs and shorts are open from where and who's trapped where, and compare it with all the other exchanges. So you might think, oh, there's 20 million bottom shorts trapped on Bybit. They're going to get fucked. But then you might remember, oh my God, there's 100 million longs in Binance trapped. I wonder who's going to win. So you got to be able to not only interpret the data correctly, but you need to assess the probabilities and patterns of what you've seen before. Sometimes you're going to notice, holy shit, for the last 2 weeks, bottom shorters on Binance have been getting away with it. They don't get stopped out. That might be market makers. You might notice, oh my God, all the top longers that come in on OKEX, for sure they get stopped out because that's what you've been noticing the last 3 weeks. So one, you need to be able to read the data correctly, but two, after you read the data correctly, with a little bit of memory recall and pattern recognition, you need to understand the probabilities of that actual outcome. Sounds good? Yep, and I'll be there on Monday too, brother. Let's get it. Yeah, basically, I don't know if you remember the last couple of 3-day holiday weekends, Elias, but, you know, low is eh. Obviously, this is all shitty. Right? So clean is understandable. We just talked about how, you know, making a higher high, you want to be able to make a higher low. So if you're somebody that's bullish, you don't want the swing fail to happen. All right. Somebody was saying that this was an SFP and that's why we said no. And those are all shitty highs. And so this is a real SFP. So lots of like people, you know, there's lions that are looking to long. There's lions that are looking to short. And both, you know, bulls and bears were asking great questions today. So make sure you get caught up if you really want to know. But this is just easy shit. I got to get out of here. Stay safe. Have fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes. Man, it's the outro is so different when we don't have Sato punching the screen. Catch Shiba, yeah. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Peace, everybody.